Welcome to this week's Guitar Rig. Today I'm going to talk about some of the gear that I used to make Morning Jam episode 287. I do a video once a week called The Morning Jam. I release it every Thursday morning at about 8 a.m. Eastern Time, so I thought it would be cool to discuss some of the gear that I used. Today we're going to start with the Ernie Music Man Axis BFR. This has DiMarzio pickups, Floyd Rose obviously, beautiful top, bird's eye maple neck. I won this guitar from Tommy Lee in a contest of sorts called the Public Record about 10 years ago. He did a thing where you could download the basic ideas to his songs, or the basic tracks, and add your own parts, riffs, percussion, vocals, whatever you wanted, right? He had people do this from around the world. There were about 10,000 entries, and I guess about 50 people made it on. I'm on the verse to a song called Talk Me Off the Ledge, and I happen to be the very first submission into the entire contest, so I won this guitar for that, which is great. From this guitar, I'm going into a Fulltone Plimsoul. Any reverb or delay is added after the fact as a plug-in in the computer. So I'm recording this just guitar into the Plimsoul, into a Fender Pro Junior that's been modified by a friend of mine named Walt at Greenhandle Music Company. Great guy, he does great work. I love the amp. I use that same amp I'm going to go over a few different guitar tracks that are on this recording. There's some support tracks too, rhythms and etc. But they're all going through that same amp. So this is what I use to do the lead guitar. After this, we're going to move on to this is a Telecaster that same friend Walt built me, Greenhandle. This guitar has KLEIN Epic or 1952 Epic pickups in it, CALLAHAM hardware, a big fat neck, sanded down the neck so it's nice and smooth. I'm using this guitar for a couple support parts on this track for Morning Jam 287. Let me play the first part for you right now. It's kind of a high, jangly part with this slapback, and this is a Boss DD3 delay pedal on the slapback, and just the telly into that delay pedal into the same Pro Junior amp. So let's hear that. Forgot to mention that last part also has a phaser, a plug-in on the computer that is a Soundtoys phaser plug-in. So that's what you're hearing there. Pan to the other side would be the same telly into a Dunlop Rotovibe pedal, then into a Fulltone Supa-trem. So I just did some kind of held out chords for this track, and these are panned to the left. And that's the tone, so let's check that out. Check it out. So I thought the main riff to this track needed a little beefing up. This is a Danelectro baritone guitar. It's going into a Prescription Electronics Yardbox fuzz pedal. Sounds pretty gnarly. This is duplicating the main riff of the song, which is... So let's hear what this sounds like from the track, the recording from the track. And last but not least, the bass guitar also has some distortion on it from the SansAmp Bass DI. This is programmable. I never have anything programmed in it. I just kind of, you know, when I plug it in, I just kind of turn the knobs until it sounds like I think it should. The bass goes into this pedal and then out of this pedal directly into a mic preamp and then into the computer. So no amp involved, no real amp involved with this. A little compression in the computer and Pro Tools, and that's it. So let's check out what the bass sounds like. So that's it. Kind of a lot going on this week as far as pedals and different guitars, but you know, sometimes I like to keep it simple and sometimes I like to get crazy with some different tones and panning, and you know, it can add a lot to the track, you know, if it's right. But thanks for checking this out. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions about any of this gear or the recording stuff or anything. And don't forget to check out the Morning Jam every Thursday right here on my YouTube channel. I've been doing this for over 5 years now, so loads of jams to check out if you're ever interested. All right, thanks again for watching. Take care.